Louisiana beer reviews. Karbach Sympathy for the lager. Okay, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a beer of stupid. Okay, it's so clever the way they come up with these names. 4.9% alcohol, 45 IBUs, brewed in Texas on Karbach Avenue. The ingredients are Pilsner, Turo, Vienna, Cara, foam, and honey barley malts. Magnum, Tettnang, Harlatal, Mittelfrüh, and Spalt are the hops. It gets a good rating on Beer Advocate, only 98 reviews. 78 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 98 out of 100 for the style, with only 28 ratings. So I have this with the Popeyes Big Breakfast platter with bacon. Grits. I cut up some onions and some little jalapeno peppers. Put some some Crystal hot sauce on it, and some black pepper. Oh, I know I'm always picking on beer companies for coming up with cutesy names, but I guess they run out of ideas, or they think it sounds cool when it a lot of times just sounds silly. Okay. Thick. It's gonna start raining soon. Thick off-white head, and the lighting is bad here. We at about 6:45 in the morning. It's a late breakfast. I usually eat about 5 in the morning, 5:30, but I got a late start. A lot of little brown grit floating around or suspended in the beer, and streaming bubbles and a golden appearance. So looks like a darker than average lager beer, say along the lines of maybe Michelob. The aroma, it's quite hoppy. You can pick up that hop zing right off the bat. That pininess, I mean, it is 45 IBUs. A little citrus and a lot of breadiness. The taste, it's real hop forward. A lot of piney hops, not too strong, but it's there. The sweet white bread. Straightforward bitterness, really, and that's about it. It's not real complicated, but it tastes good. Let me make sure I get this Munster cheese all mixed up with this. Try some of these scrambled eggs. Hash brown potato. I don't know if there's any sediment at the bottom. That's a pretty creamy head. Some splotchy lacing. Mouthfeel is light to medium, sort of slick. The finish is semi-dry. It's fairly refreshing here, and the drinkability is okay. I would say it's moderate. Well, it's certainly not a round beer. It's like a it's very hop centered in the aroma and the flavor. It's not what I usually drink, but then I don't think you could get this for $6.49 a 12-pack either. What I usually drink is pretty low price. Don't care to just drink these expensive beers all the time. I bought this at H-E-B in the Woodlands, Texas. It pairs fairly well with this breakfast. The hop bitterness is kind of harsh and not real pleasant. I mean, I like high IBU beers, but I'm not too sure about the taste of this one. .9% alcohol. That's about the same as Red Dog, Michelob. Just trying to compare it to mass-produced lagers. Michelob is not made with any adjuncts, so this is not made with any adjuncts. So those are pretty good comparison. I think Michelob has a better overall flavor. Of course, it's not nearly as hoppy, but it's just more balanced between the sweetness and the hoppiness, and it just hasn't. It's just more enjoyable to drink. And whereas I find Michelob is just an outstanding beer, really an excellent, an A beer. This is more like a good beer. I guess Beer Advocate's doing fair with it, saying it's good. Yeah, I'll give it a good. It's a good beer. It's a B. Never thought I'd say a beer was too bitter, but this is like kind of an unpleasant bitterness. It's not bad, though, you know, like, it doesn't make me hate it, but I'm not in love with it either. I'll give it a B. I think that's a fair rating. I still would recommend trying it. Logarithm. I'll give all of that cheesy labeling a D. So Laissez les bon temps rouler. This is a good beer, straightforward good, and let me end this review by saying y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.